Alright, welcome back folks to another Discord League cast. We have round of 64 of the Cup this time. So this is the standard Discord League Cup, not the last chance qualifier. We have Sebastian versus Nyx. Nyx is definitely one of the players trying to get at large points right now, so he really wants to win this match. So we have Scorpion versus Lion. Taking a quick look at the decks, we see Nyx's deck. Here is Scorpion Dragon, 3 Let Goes, 2 Furies. Really going on that attachment hate. He's got 5 pieces of attachment control. Playing 3 fans, 3 katanas, 3 clouds himself. And then we see 3 goblin sneaks to go along with 2 kachikos and a yojimbo. On other conflict side, we see 1 bonsai, 2 assassination, only 1 fate worse than death. Really interesting that he's decided to go down on that card. And 2 Forged Edict. Wow, he's only playing 2 Forged Edicts instead of the full 3. Very interesting. And then we see, we actually see Unicorn Splash out of this Lion player here, including the full 3 captive audiences. 2 Wayfinders, a Talisman, 2 Goblin Sneaks, 2 Crones, 2 Wayfinders, and 2 Oathkeepers, so we have 8 conflict characters. This is a pretty interesting matchup, actually. See 4 Send Home effects between 2 routes and 2 strengthen numbers. Alright, and let's get into the game. Yeah, Lion's playing Before the Throne also, and Ancestral Lands as their province row, along with Feast or Famine, playing Pilgrimage instead of Shameful, and then Art of War, and then Nyx is playing Standard row plus Rally into the box. Look, Joe, we aim to please here. Oh, Joe taking this opportunity to just be the bits leader. With the investment of 1 bit, he has taken the lead. Just getting the head start on Luke. So we see Nyx by Miyako 3 Fate. And then we see an answer of Berserker 1 Fate. I'm very confused on why people ever bid 4 to 5. I just don't know why you would do that instead of just bidding 5, but we'll see if it matters. You just deny yourself a card. We do see that Sebastian flipped the Palace. And then we actually see with Nyx's last fate, he drops the Goblin Sneak to take a fate from Sebastian, and then Miyako's trigger will dishonor the Matsu Berserker. Interesting. So Sebastian actually declares an attack, and it gives Nyx a fate that he normally didn't have. Yeah, Flying Zergling. It doesn't even do that though, because against Scorpion, the Scorpion Stronghold just immediately negates that honor that you would have gotten. So Nyx gets a fate that he normally wouldn't have had if Sebastian doesn't attack. Pilgrimage is kind of awkward here. The ring's just not gonna work. Oh wow, we see double Legion of 1. It's very aggressive from Sebastian. We see the favorable ground move Miyako into the conflict. We might see a katana come out here on the Miyako. Sebastian does have 3 attachments, and Nyx has 5 attachment control pieces, so his cards are definitely going to be... Well, we see a route come in here to send Miyako home. Are we gonna see a break here on turn 1 on Pilgrimage? That would be incredible. Nyx is playing 2 assassinations. Yeah, but Nyx doesn't have any cards. But Nyx is gonna go for a double break here, I think. Try and break with Miyako and the Goblin Sneak. But we're gonna see this Keeper come out here. Probably gonna see a Dishonor on Miyako. Oh, oh my god. So, Nyx runs into Pilgrimage. Then Sebastian loses the conflict and just throws down 2 Vengeful Oathkeepers. Who are now gonna do a political conflict. Probably Political Void if I had to guess. Runs into Meditations, so his Keeper's gonna die here. We could very easily see a Captive Audience here into a Stronghold activation, which would lead to a second break. And then that would also give potential for Greater Glory, which would give Sebastian 2 Vengeful Oathkeepers moving in. We actually see Miyako defend here. He might policy debate this Keeper Initiate. So we see a Court Games come in here. First action. And then there's the Captive Audience. So if Nyx has a policy debate here, he needs to debate and he needs to get rid of the potential for Greater Glory. Because getting these Oathkeepers for Greater Glory is a really big tempo swing. Yeah, so he fans first. The Bants? I don't know what the... Oh, the Banter. Look, Joe, it's like 6:46 in the morning. There's 5 people watching. There's the debate, not surprised, and of course takes the Greater Glory, just like I said he would. There is a Ready for Battle in the conflict, or in his hand though. I don't know why he played the Wayfinder into this conflict. Really surprised that he decided to play the... No, he would need a lot more than 1 glory to win the favor of Zergling. There's an Imperial Palace in play. Like, if Nyx wins, it's 2-1 on rings, and then Sebastian goes to 4 versus 2. He would need 3 glory to win the favor. So, we see the second break come out here. I think this Wayfinder was played preemptively. It doesn't really do anything to get the break. Other than reveal, right? But like you could have done that last turn. So, Seba's board is going to go away. He's going to get favor, but he's going to have the Spirit Caller. He's just really down on cards at the moment. Down 6-1 cards, but he has up 2 breaks, so... We'll see if he can keep this aggressive play up. He pitches the Spirit Caller. Really wants to see some other cards. Really wants to see Ujiaki at the moment. To be fair, Calariel has 1 card in hand, is a very good one. This is not the flop that Seba wanted to see. Pride characters against Yogo Hiroe is not really where you want to be. So probably gonna see a attack here on Pilgrimage. I don't know why Sebastian bid 3 here. He has no cards in his hand. Bidding 5 would have been able to help him get, get some more cards to keep going. Just low bidding here doesn't help you. So we can see a Harpoon into a policy debate would be a really strong play here. Also potential Dishonor via Pride and the effect. So Seba's just gonna let his character get dragged in. Yep. One of the Kave guards gets dragged in. Alright, so a fan shows up here. Threatening the break. I wonder if CBCN has a court games or another captive audience to potentially swing this. Captive audience would be really high here. There it is. Well, he has the captive audience, and now it's 1 military to 0. Captive audience is a very strong card. Although we do see a second Goblin Sneak come down, gonna trigger this Miyako. Chooses to dishonor the Berserker again. Yeah, because it's Pilgrimage, CBCN's gonna pass. We do see the Dishonor on the Moaku Kabe guard. Sebastian discarded the Spirit Color Calrail. Gonna see military error here if I had to guess. Maybe Earth. Oh, fire right for the keeper. Sure. Hit Seeker Cash instead of Meditations. Really unfortunate. He wanted to, if he hits Meditations here, he has a much better chance. Nyx can just find an assassination here and put an end to this play. Yeah, Zergling. He is playing 2 staging grounds, so if he flips the staging grounds, he's in business. Gonna have 13 fate. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Zergling. So we see a debate. So he must have taken that off the Secret Cache because he didn't debate between Hero and the guard. So there's a fan ready for battle, and then we see a Bonsai come out from Nyx to save the break. Double Bonsai. Yeah, there's no way you can brute force this, right? Because it only goes up to 5. So the guard's gonna get dishonored, and so Lion's gonna lose 3 honor here. Hey, what's up, Matrim? Thanks for the bits. Alright, but Sebastian does maintain favor. If he can draw Ukoma Ujiaki, that is the card. Although Nyx is keeping the Sinister Soshi, I have a feeling that he has a Cloud the Mind in his hand, and if Ujiaki gets flipped... Oh, there's the staging ground! And a Gunso. Really, really good flips here. Flips the second Obstinate Recruit. That's so unfortunate, because the Obstinate Recruits are just going to die on cast. If he had just stayed above him, he could have been played these Obstinate Recruits for a conflict. Oh, he flips Ujiaki and Brawler. He's gonna play Ujiaki here, and Nyx passed, so he didn't play his Soshi. He has no Shugenja in play right now, but Nyx does have potential to Wow, CBCM played the Brawler. I'm very surprised he did that. When the Brawler could have... Both players bid 1. Nick's Moose has bid up to 2, and then he's gonna steal the honor back. We see 3 card hand versus 10. If Nyx has drawn the 1x of Fate Worse Than Death, this could just be disastrous for Sebastian. If he just goes in with Ujiaki and gets Fate Worse Than Death. But here comes the all-in. He should attack Meditations. But, yeah, he should just attack Meditations, because if Nyx... This is insane. He's attacking Seeker Cache. Seeker Cache is just going to let Nyx potentially find Fate Worse Than Death if he doesn't already have it. If you attack the Meditations... Well, he's only got 1 Matrim. It's only 1 in this conflict deck. So... Normally, I would agree with you. I think he has it here. Nick's just gonna Fate Worse Than Death the Ujiaki. That's fair, Matrim. Yep, there was the Fate Worse Than Death, not surprised. Probably gonna see Hero A be bad by the Brawler. Looks like we're seeing a... Oh, we're seeing a ready for battle be used on the Fate Worse Than Death, and then it's being edicted. He left 2 Fate on that air ring. Really awkward. Nyx have a Fury here, so Nyx could just Fury the Brawler. Wow, Nyx doesn't have anything. He just takes the break. We see the Sochi get discarded. We're gonna see probably this Liar get voided. Yep, that's what we see. So we're gonna see 2 conflicts here by the Scorpion player. Probably gonna see air, and earth to grab all the Fate. Calriel, he's probably just gonna go for double break himself. If he doesn't have the cards, there's just no way he can. There's just no way he can defend. He's gonna go for a dishonor victory here. I think he's gonna try and dishonor the Lion player, because the Lion player is gonna take 2 unopposed here and the air ring. Plus he has a dishonored Ujiaki in play. So yeah, he's just gonna farm Feast or Famine here. Yeah, so Lion's gonna go down to or stay at 4 honor because of the Gunso, and then he's gonna lose a card here now. He should have played his Fan pre-conflict, but discards the charge anyway. Interesting though that Nyx lets the Lion player keep favor here. We see CBCM pitch the Palace here, realizing the game's not going to go any longer. Flips another Brawler, flips Spirit Caller, flips Gifted Tactician. Really good flip here. This hero is going to have to do a lot of work. We see Socialillusionist be flipped for Nyx, which is really, really lucky. He's going to be able to cloud all these characters. We see Second Keeper Brawler come out here. The problem with not fading any of these characters is he's probably going to lose. because he just doesn't have the characters to keep going. He needed to be first player this turn. We see the last Goblin Sneak come out. We see Sebastian discard a card at random. It's not really reckless. I knew Nyx had the Cloud of the Mines. He just didn't play the Social last turn. I wouldn't be surprised if Nyx had the second Cloud of the Mind here. He's just gonna harpoon the Spirit Caller most likely, or harpoon the Brawler. Interesting that Sebastian even defends. He's gonna get another character harpoon and a third character bowed here. We've seen Assassination come out, so Nyx can use the Stronghold. Yeah, I think Sebastian's just dead right here. So he's gonna have Pilgrim's Break. He's gonna get a Spirit Caller bowed. He's going to he's gonna see Spirit Caller bowed. He's then gonna have two Dishonor characters and gonna take an unopposed conflict, and he's going to lose. This doesn't matter, Nyx can just pass now. Sebastian has one card in his hand, no fate. Like, it doesn't matter if this Water Ring resolves. I mean, Nyx takes the break, but he didn't even need to. Yeah, now he's got two Dishonor characters, and I wonder what CBCN built or bid on that policy debate. So on turn 1, if Sebastian has just bid 5 on this policy between Miyako and Vengeful Oathkeeper, he would have won the duel and saved his for greater glory. I think in that situation, your hand is so dependent on one card that you will always have to bid 5 there to protect it, and hope your opponent is greedy. Yep, and there's the unopposed Dishonor. Three characters are gonna leave, and that's gonna be the game. I mean, Sebastian just didn't draw enough cards. Also, like he's been bleeding cards this whole game. But you know what? That was a really easy game to cast. We saw Lion do its thing, get out ahead, but they just took too many unopposed conflicts, and they didn't put fate on their guys. Tax Seeker cash when they didn't have to. You know, definitely some things they could have done better. So Nyx is going to advance, and he will be playing against Idolipi, a Phoenix player. So Scorpion versus Phoenix, without the Phoenix pack available for this, should be favored for Nyx. So thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll see you next time.